Tactard Ted. It is Thursday, the 27th of October. Let's answer another viewer's question. The viewer wanted to know why I am a Putin apologist, Putin fanboy. This seems to be recurring. It seems to be the one that I'm really looking at. Look, I'm not so much a Putin fanboy as I'm somebody who doesn't like hypocrisy. And the fact is that the United States has invoked its right to look after its own security for a number of years now. We invaded Iraq over weapons of mass destruction that apparently weren't true. The only case that I could make was that the Soviet bio and chemical labs that were truck mounted could have produced chemical or biological weapons within a couple of hours. So they had the capability to manufacture WMDs at any time. There is all sorts of conspiracy theories out there that may not be true, because we know in this day the conspiracy theories are about 50% right, if not higher, that all the weapons of mass destruction were evacuated to Syria. But that's another story altogether. The fact is, the United States of America, we go to the other side of the planet and we kick ass in the name of our country. And we do it for whatever national security reasons. Sometimes the reasons are really good, sometimes the reasons aren't so good. The case can be made, it can also be argued against. So I find it a problem when we send our troops halfway around the world for a good reason, maybe not a good reason, but yet when Russia has a good reason to send their troops into the country next door, all hell breaks loose. We can't do that. It's not allowed. I find that bullshit. I just call bullshit where I call it. I believe Putin's probably a good leader. Unlike some of the American and European leaders, Putin actually cares about the welfare of the Russian people. He cares deeply about the country. And in a country where the Democrats and a lot of Republicans have decided they're going to support a war that most of the American people want nothing to do with. Most of the people can't find Ukraine on the map. Most people don't care about Ukrainians. In fact, we went so far not only to support a war that the American people are not happy with, but we've managed to be able to go back and cleanse all the news that existed of Ukraine being the most corrupt European country, about white supremacist and extremist finding a safe haven in Ukraine after 2014 and joining Azov battalion in record numbers, but there are no extremists in Azov. No. We've purged all that. We've even went to the trouble to purge the fact that a lot of ISIS Chechens were in Ukraine, fighting on the Ukrainian army side. Last I checked, ISIS folks weren't real high on our list of people we dig. And the Chechens, why are the Chechens in Ukraine? Well, that's a pretty easy answer. That's not a big secret. The Chechens are in Ukraine because they can't go home to Chechnya, because they're not going to be free, because they will be arrested for being terrorist scumbags. So when you mistake me for being a Putin fanboy, it's more that I'm not so much supporting Putin as much as I am calling out my own government for being hypocritical assholes. I mean, that's just how it is. I'd be more than glad to compare DD-214s with some of you folks. I don't have an issue with my service, and if my country called me to serve upon them tomorrow, I would. But I'm an old dude, and they don't want old dudes, so I'm also fine with that. But that's the answer for that question. If you have any comments, please leave comments. Call me an asshole. I don't care. I really don't care. You can say all sorts of terrible things about me. I'm fine with that. I'm pretty much impervious to all that nonsense. So anyhow, y'all take care. Bye.